everyone, my name is Tony from Recon Gaming Channel, and I'm here to talk about the recent announcement that Blizzard made about the removal of the auction house systems in Diablo 3. So this is what Blizzard said. Mind you, this has been a very controversial topic since Diablo implemented the system. This is finally what they decided on it. As they have said, when we initially designed and implemented the auction houses, the driving goal was to provide a convenient and secure system for trades. But as we mentioned on different occasions, it became increasingly clear that despite the benefits of the auction house system, and the fact that many players around the world use it, it ultimately undermines Diablo's core gameplay. Kill monsters to get cool loot. With that in mind, we want everyone to know that we've decided to remove the gold and real money auction house system from Diablo 3. In response to that, they also said, we feel that this move, along with the Loot 2.0 system being developed concurrently with Reaper of Souls, will result in a much more rewarding game experience for our players. So they have a new system that they are developing in response to taking down the auction house. So there are going to be more details on that soon, but they haven't said much about it. To continue with what they said, we're working out the details of how the auction house system will be shut down, but we wanted to share the news as soon as we made the decision in order to give everyone as much advance notice as possible. Please note that the shutdown will occur on March 18th, 2014. We will keep everyone informed as we work through this process. So it's a whiles away. It's about a half a year away from this point. So for those of you who like to make your living off of it, you can make a good fortune before then. But what they said essentially is that hardly anyone's playing it for the actual game anymore. They're playing it to make money. Some examples of that, or one example that I'll share with you guys, is a YouTuber named McGroove. You may have heard of him. He does video game acapellas, covers the video games that he does, records all the soundtrack himself. It's pretty cool. He tweeted a couple days ago in response to Blizzard's announcement, and he said, "Wow, Diablo 3 will shut down both their gold and real money auction houses. I think they made a great decision." In response to that his own tweet, he said, "I'll be honest, the D3 RMAH, Diablo 3 real money auction house, paid my rent last summer, which essentially turned it into a job. Ultimately, it spoiled the game for me." So that's an example of exactly what Blizzard's talking about. It totally, for some people, has ruined the game, and they're using it more as a career than for fun. And that defeats the purpose of a video game. The point is to play it, enjoy yourselves, and relax, not to stress yourself over getting gear to sell to pay your bills. I don't think they ultimately wanted it to turn that way. I think they wanted it to be a way that people could make a little bit of money. But I don't know if they expected it to turn into a business, essentially. I mean, McGroove for months paid his rent. That's pretty amazing. But also, that's probably exactly what they didn't want to happen. They probably didn't want it to turn into a career. So I think it's a very good move that they didn't implement it in the new one, and they're going to take it out. So for the console, there's no auction house whatsoever. And I find myself enjoying the console version a lot more than I ever enjoyed the PC version. With the PC version, I bought my gear, not with real money. I never spent real money on it, but I would use the in-game gold auction house and buy all my stuff that way, and I never really felt challenged. I never wanted to farm or anything because I had the convenience of buying it for a few thousand gold or whatever the case may be. So I think it's a very good decision on their part, and ultimately it'll restore those core values. I enjoy Diablo 3 for the console for a couple other reasons, but that's a great thing. I'm glad there's kind of no auction house, because I checked first before I even played. I wanted to see, and I was like, oh, I can't buy stuff, and then I was like, that's a good thing. I mean, I can challenge myself and actually play the game for what it is, instead of buying my way through the game. So, Blizzard, as controversial as that decision was and how the whole system was in the beginning, it's a very good decision. I believe other people, of course, may be affected by it because they're essentially not going to have a job. But ultimately, I think you made a good decision, so kudos to you. Blizzard's always been a company that I think is very good to their clients, good to their fans, and they usually make the right decision in the end. So, Blizzard, support you, always have. I think you always know how to make things right. Thank you guys. My name is Tony, and I will see you later.
Ramis likes to what? Ramus likes to party. Ramus likes to what? Ramus likes to party. Party, 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 party. Who likes to party? Ramus likes to